Hello everybody and welcome back to my channel. I go by Knitty on the internet and this is my crafty space. Hi, hello, and welcome everybody. In today's video, I will be doing the January wrap up, which basically means that I will be showing you guys all the things I made in the month of January. So yeah, let's get right on into it. So as always, let me start off with bracelets. Now these will all have numbers and there will be patterns in the description. This month I only made 2 bracelets, which is kind of sad because I like bracelets and I should make more. But let me show the 2 that I do have. So this is the first one that I made this month. This is the coolest one that I made this month also. I like this one. I think it's really cute. And this is definitely a beginner pattern. So if you are a beginner, I would definitely recommend trying this out because it is really cool. And yeah, I think it looks so much more intricate than it actually is to make. So yeah, I really like this. And it's really easy to memorize. Like I memorized this in like one go. So yeah, really cool. I really like it. Would definitely recommend. So yeah, to the next bracelet. So the next bracelet I have is this one right here. This is a bordered chevron and it is tiny, but I like it. It looks really cool to me. I like bordered chevrons. This is the first one I've actually done, I think ever. Like I always knew how to make them. I just never made them. But yeah, I really like how this turned out. I think it looks really cool. The only thing with this is that like it kind of like bends in because of like the border always wants to like go out to the outside. I don't know if you can see that, but it's like it goes like slightly out. Like it wants to like curl on itself. But that's fine. I think it looks cool and I don't mind that. So yeah, I really like these, and these are the only 2 bracelets I made this month. So yeah, let's move on to painting. I know, I've never said that. I don't think I've ever said, let's move on to painting. But yes, I do have a painting to show you guys. I know, shocking. I don't really draw or paint. So this is like different territory than what I normally show. But this is a painting that I made, and I think it's really cute. This is based on a picture that I took a while back, and I really like it. It's actually pretty close to the actual picture. I might put the picture up. I might not. Yeah. But this is pretty close. I like how this turned out. This is really cool to me. And yeah, I did this at my friend's house. I don't paint, so I don't really have paints at my house, or brushes for that matter. But yeah, I like how this turned out. This is really cool. And I need to frame this, but I haven't yet, so I should. But yeah, let's move on to the next category. I will show you guys knitting first. So in the knitting category, I have this really awesome gradient scarf that I made. I know you can definitely see it all in the frame. No, I'm just kidding. But I will try to put a picture up of this so you guys can actually see it. But I really like how this looks. I really like scarves, and this winter I've been obsessed with wearing scarves. I literally wear scarves all the time. So yeah, I made this and I think it's really cute and it's really cool. This is a seed stitch scarf. That's what I call it. I've made like a couple of these before, and I really like the texture of seed stitch. Like so like thick and like kind of like it's like squishable. I don't know how else to call this, but it has like a squishy texture and I really like it. So yeah, this is really fun and it's quite easy, and it also gives like the scarf it makes it more interesting to knit up because it has like that seed stitch kind of going on. But yeah, I really like it and it's really cute and it's really warm, which is a plus. So yeah, let's move on to the next category, which is sewing. So, see the pun I did there? Very funny, I know. So basically, in the sewing category, I have a couple of things. Sorry, you can see my notebook. This has my notes on it. In the sewing category, I have a couple of things to share. So if you've seen my other videos where I do like, even if you've only seen my my wrap-ups, you will know that I have been really into sewing lately, and that I bought an overlock a while back. And that I have been really into sewing clothes. So this month I sewed 2 pieces of clothing. They are both the same pattern. One of them I sewed for myself and one of them I helped my friend sew. And I will show them to you guys. So the first thing I made this month is this really cool shirt. This is the Monroe turtleneck. That's what the pattern is called. It's a really, really cool free pattern that I would definitely recommend you make. Like, it's so good. I love it, and I will explain why. So this pattern is supposed to be a turtleneck. It's a turtleneck shirt type thing. But I made this into a mock neck. So basically what I did is I just folded that turtleneck piece in half, and that's what I ended up using. And yeah, I really like it as a mock neck. I don't really wear turtlenecks, but mock necks I love. It's like my favorite type of shirt. And I also cropped this pattern. I took off about 15 centimeters from the bottom, so this is actually cropped. And I like cropped shirts a lot more. But yeah, I really like this, and I really like how this turned out. Only thing about this shirt, and this is completely my fault, is that it shrunk in the wash. It shrunk. I've never had a shirt shrink in the wash before, but this one did. So yeah. Whoops, I guess. But yeah, it shrunk, but it still looks good. I can still wear it, so I'm not that, like, I'm fine with it. But my favorite shirt, of all time at this current moment is from the exact same pattern. It's just with a different fabric. And it's this one right here. It's just in this gray, like, ribbed fabric. This one I made in December, but I didn't do a wrap-up in December, so I thought I would share this today, like in this wrap-up, in the January wrap-up. But yeah, I really like this shirt as well. It has the same alterations as the black one that I showed. This is also a mock neck, and it's also cropped at the bottom. And the last shirt that I made is actually the one I made with my friend, and it is white. And I will put pictures up. It's basically made the exact same way as I made these two. Same alterations, same everything. It looks the same. It's just white. So I will put the pictures up. I know they're not that good. I am sorry in advance. But yeah, that's what I made. I really love this pattern. I recommend this pattern 100%. It is so good. It is free. You can download it. It's like almost free, but it's basically free. So I'll call it free. And it's just so good. It's such a good pattern. It like works out really, really well. And I just love it. It's like, it's become my favorite shirt. Like, that's how much I love this pattern. So I would definitely recommend this. It is just amazing. But yeah, let me move on to embroidery, I guess, because that's what I have left from this month. So hopefully on screen right now, you're seeing a picture of this beautiful embroidery that I made for a friend of mine. This is why this video is late, by the way. It's because my friend had a birthday this month, and I made her this really pretty embroidery. And I was waiting to share it with you guys because she sometimes watches these videos, so I didn't want her to see her present before I gave it to her. But yeah, she really liked it, and I really like it. And yeah, they are like little daisies, and I found a picture on Pinterest, and I just like drew it out. And then yeah, I just made it as embroidery, and I love it. So cute. I love it. It's like so simple, but it's so nice. And I've never done embroidery before, so I'm really happy with how that turned out. Okay, and now for something I'm really excited to share with you guys. In November, that was a long time ago, in November, I attended this kind of like workshop type thing where we made stuff with clay and like ceramics based stuff. It was really cool, and I want to show you guys the things that I made in that workshop. So I'll start off with the thing I kind of hate most, and then I'll like go onwards to the things I like. So I'm gonna start off with this really cool like teacup type thing, which I like. I made this in the workshop. I didn't make the cup itself. I only put on these like little stickers, and then I drew on the cup. Now there are some things that went kind of wrong with this, and I want to just talk about that because it made me a little bit mad. Not mad. It made me like kind of sad. Mad, sad. Kind of funny. But yeah, it made me kind of, I don't know. It's kind of weird, so I wanted to share it with you guys. So basically what we did in this workshop is we put on these little stickers. Okay, so I have like a bunch of little bees all around the cup. And we were supposed to, she gave us this like Sharpie to draw on on the cup so she could later go over it with like this gold ink type thing. And then she would go over it with the gold, and then she would put it in the kiln and it would not come off. Now I think something went wrong with this cup, and I'll tell you why. So the beads don't come off, which makes me think that they did go in the kiln. But the gold paint comes off, like it literally rubs off. If I put my finger, like if I like literally scratch it with my nail, it will come off. And that makes me think that this didn't go in the kiln after she put the gold paint on, because it just comes off. So I can't wash this because then all the paint will come off, and like the whole point of this is to have the paint on it, because I feel like if it just was like a glass with random beads, it would look kind of weird. Another thing I have a problem with this is this side right here, okay? It was supposed to say, "Be happy." That's what I wrote on it with the Sharpie. I have pictures of this. You know what? I'll show you the pictures of how it was supposed to look like when I finished doing it, with the Sharpie. And then, you guys will see this. So I'll put up some pictures right now. But basically it was supposed to say, "Be happy." And it was supposed to be this like funny pun, okay? I think it's funny. I still think it's funny that it says "be happy." Okay, but I wrote "be happy" on this, and she wrote over it with gold paint "be ha." Like there's no happy, which makes me kind of mad. I'm like, why doesn't it say happy? And also this rubs off, which is really annoying. But yeah, I like the idea of this. I thought it was hilarious when I made this. Okay, I still think it's hilarious. But I'm mad that it didn't come out as I wanted it to. So yeah, this is the story of this like very odd teacup, okay? But now let's move on to the things I like a bit more. So the next thing I have is another like mug type thing. So this is the mug I have. And again, I put on the little sticker things, and this actually did go in the kiln. I can tell you that for certain, because I wrote the year on it, and it does not like smudge off. Like I can like scratch it as much as I want, it doesn't come off. But yeah, this is what it looks like. I think it's really cute, and this is my favorite part right here. Isn't that cute? Like just a cute seagull just like looking out. I think this is very funny, and I really like it. And this reminds me of like old antiques, which was kind of what I was going for. Oh, and by the way, there is a stain on this glass, and that's why I put these over. And I think it kind of like works in here, so that's fine. Yeah, but I like this. I think this is cute, and it's probably going to hold my pens at some point on my desk. Or maybe I should plant something in it. That might be cool too. But I will think about that. But I like this. I think this turned out really cute. I like this little mug thing. The last thing I have is this ceramic bowl piece that I made. This is the first This is the first bowl pot thing that I've ever thrown on a wheel before. And I think it turned out interesting. I like it. I think it's cute, but it's not the best thing I've ever made, okay? It's very uneven. Like you can see that the walls right here are so much thicker than these ones right here. Now, I'm sorry if you do pottery and I'm using like the wrong terms. I'm really sorry. Also, this is like very much uneven. Like this is super high and this is really low. Like there's like, it's definitely uneven. And like also if you even look at the bottom right here, this is like a lot thinner than this. This is like so much taller, but that's fine. I like it. I think it's cool. I think I painted this really pretty. Like this is the thickness here is also really, really funny, but it's fine. It's cool. I like it. The only thing I'm not sure with is like, there's pieces of clay stuck between the glaze and the pot, which I don't love, but you know what? It's there, so there's no point in dwelling over it. And also this is really smooth. I like that it's smooth. I think it's cool. And yeah, except for that, I like this pot. I think it turned out cool. This is a bowl. I don't know why I keep on calling it a pot, but I think it turned out really cool. I have no place to put this in my house, but still I like it. It's really cool. And yeah, this is what it looks like. This is red, like pink kind of red. I wanted to paint it white, but then in the white paint, there was like a little speckle of red. So when I picked up the white paint and I painted this, it became red, like pink. This is like a salmon pink. I don't know what's coming. It's weird on camera, but it's like a salmon pink. And yeah, so that's why this is pink. It wasn't supposed to be pink, but I like the inside. If you just pay attention to the inside, I like that part. I think it looks really cool. Also, this is looking a little bit more blue than it actually is. But yeah, this is what it looks like. I really like it. I think it's cool. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you guys did, please do give this video a big thumbs up. And if you like this type of content, please do consider subscribing. I hope you guys have a good day, and bye guys!